So Caleb, we have 3 myths today. Our first myth is the myth that if you put something hot on one side of a door, that on the other side the doorknob will be hot.
Really?
Yes. And then our second myth is the myth that if you take Windex and spray it on your face, it can heal any blemishes.
Okay, like in that movie, okay.
Yeah, it's like in the movie. Then the third myth, and our third and final myth, is the myth that if you jump off a roof, it will help you fly.
Well, I think we've got a lot of dangerous myths in our near future.
And I have decided by myself that you are going to be our doctor. So, let's move on to our first myth.
Alright, so the myth is that if somebody puts a hot object on that side of the door, it will automatically make this handle also really hot. So hot that I can't even open the door. So the way we're testing this is Jimmy is on the other side with a iron on that other handle, and I will attempt to open the door. And if I can open the door, then this myth is busted. Now, Jimmy and I have made a friendly wager. If I can open the door successfully, then he will give me $10. But if I don't, I'm going to have to give him $10. So let's go for this. It's a little bit warmer than I thought it was going to be. So that myth is busted.
Yes, it is. You okay?
So what's the next one on our list, Jimmy?
The next one on our list is that if you jump off a roof, it will help you fly. Now, just for your guys' entertainment, there is nobody there to aid him. He never had any training from experts. And there's no landing pad to protect him when he falls.
What?
Let's do this. So here we are on site. Caleb's finishing his final preparations to jump. Now, I need to remind you that there's no medical assistance ready to aid him if something does drastically go wrong. And remember, it's just for your entertainment. Now, here's how this myth is gonna work. Caleb's gonna jump off that roof and he's gonna try to fly. Really nothing to it. Let's see how it turns out.
Like my hand, is busted.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Okay. So since we know for a fact that that one's busted, let's move on to the next one, which is Windex to the face.
Now, I think this one actually has a fairly high chance of plausibility. You know, all the physics are correct.
I don't know. This one seems a little far-fetched for me.
Since it's kind of right there, I think we could just jump into this one.
Yep. So that's why we brought the Windex with us.
Now let's recap what we're going to be doing.
Okay.
So we'll take the Windex and we'll spray it on my face and see if it'll clear up the acne on my face.
Yep.
So Jimmy's just going to jump into this.
Yep. Okay. You ready, Caleb?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Now, I think it's kind of working. But it kind of stings. It's kind of burns.
Stop moving. Stop. What are you?
It's burning. Oh! Oh! It burns! It burns!
So as you can see, I'm here alone today. There's good news and there's bad news. The good news is, Caleb was right. It did clear up his face. So, it's plausible. And on top of that, he also got his 10 bucks back. Bad news, he's in the hospital for like 2 weeks. So, see you in 2 weeks, buddy. Okay, let's wrap this up. The hot doorknob, busted. Flying off of the roof, busted. And the Windex to the face, plausible.